the machine learning that we do is really internal facing. So of course, as a marketing organization, we have a lot of external facing applications as well. But one of our big pushes right now is to utilize machine learning and artificial intelligence to inform within our organization to enable faster decision making. And so that means, what can we do as an organization to bring the right insights to the right people at the right time? So that's sort of our mantra at the moment. And so that means, how are we enabling those at the top to easily make decisions on where to go with our marketing efforts quickly? But external facing, we think, if you think back to Decision Science as the name of my team, one of our goals is also to understand not only how we can make decisions quickly, but how our consumers make decisions. And so a lot of the data that we're leveraging is it's consumer panel based. We want to understand what our consumers, how are they making decisions? What trends are we seeing? And how can we speak to those consumers at the right time and meet them where they are? So I can't talk about specifics, but both from the internal and external perspective, we're focusing a lot on getting the right information to the right people at the right time, whether those be our internal customers or our external consumers.
So basically, how has this changed? So before, where it was, I would say, just analytics, how has that changed kind of your department and so on and so forth?
Less reporting. A lot less time spent on reporting and digging around into disparate data sets. Our marketing associates traditionally would spend a lot of time preparing for regular reporting and update meetings, and one of our big pushes is to be able to remove a lot of that exploratory element and kind of help them understand what it is that they need to be focusing on for their regular meetings, to reduce the amount of time that they're spending getting ready for meetings with the executives. So definitely we're taking away a lot of the need for reporting and a lot of the need for human intervention when we're speaking to our executives.
And then if you also think about how AI has transformed marketing, so marketing segmentation, what you referred to, has been done for a long time. But now with AI-based marketing tools, you can have a marketing tool that a marketer can subscribe to, and then it can do autonomous media buying. You can specify what kind of demographics you're interested in, and then it can have a much more targeted and focused market penetration. You have marketing tools that can recommend something for your followers. So if I'm a skin product company and I would like to recommend many other skin improvement blog posts online through my Twitter feed, I could have a marketing agent, again autonomous, that could be making those recommendations to my followers as well.
And I would add to that it really just makes us a more agile marketing organization. We know what our consumers' interests are much more quickly, and so we can shift almost in real time to adapt to those consumer interests. So we're just much more agile. We're able to change things as they need to be changed, whereas in the past, we wouldn't know about changing consumer interests until after the fact. And at that point, your consumers are already interested in something new that you don't even know about yet.
I think with Cludo too, we have a slightly different approach because we are ultimately a B2B company. So we're not focusing more on marketing to end users, we're focusing on how do we engage with different businesses to get them interested. So a lot of our focus has been on taking a look at the sales and marketing pipeline and identifying the different decision points throughout the course of it and trying to figure out where do people drop off, and then using things like natural language processing to figure out, do we know why they're dropping off at each of those decision points, so that we can more tailor our marketing and sales work towards that.
So I don't pretend to be a marketing person, but I'm married to one. So I get some really good insights. And I take more of a macro point of view. From a big Fortune 6 company, when we look at applying any of these cutting edge technologies, we go to the individual business segments and really get an understanding of what it is they do, what their pain points are, what the low hanging fruit is, where to apply the technology reasonably to get a proper return on investment. In the marketing space, you've got a lot of stuff here. You've got, I mean, there's a little phrase, what keeps marketing professionals awake at night? And the list is really long, from distribution to exposure, impression, recall, attitude shift, response, lead qualification, engagement, sales, profits, loyalty, customer. It just goes on and on and on. Each one of those segments have their own unique data needs and are ripe for disruption. Each one of those segments have done what they've done historically over time using just cutting edge analytics up to this point. They're ripe for change. So any one of those can be looked at in depth and these tools apply.